when you come to Balboa Park, um, there's not a beginning or an end to the park. Like there's not a beginning like an entrance because every point from both points only west on 5th and 6th Avenue on Laurel and that would be the one of the entrances, and on the east side would be on Park Boulevard. When you come to Balboa Park in San Diego, it is when you're coming in from the to the airport from anywhere in the United States, you will see Balboa Park on the right side of the airplane. I can hear the airplanes passing by. Anyways, folks, so this is the fountain. It is not a recreational fountain, so you have to keep out. That's what that's what it says right there, and this is what she's doing. She's washing her her hand. She thinks she's I wonder if she thought that the water is glorified. Anyways, the water is clean. But so this is the east side of Balboa Park, and where the fountain is the rose garden. We're gonna walk over there because the rose garden was not in bloom a couple of weeks ago, and when I was driving the other day, I saw that the rose garden is in full effect. Right in front of the fountain is the Natural History Museum, which is taking bloom to life in the summer of 2024. It's coming soon, folks. They're working on it, as you can see. This is by far one of the most beautiful buildings in Balboa Park, and inside is the Natural History Museum that has some incredible sights to see. So we're gonna walk to the rose garden, and I'm gonna show you my favorite roses, which is the Frida Kahlo. They have a name for a rose. Tienen un nombre para las rosas. Tienen un nombre para unas rosas que se llaman Frida Kahlo. So when you're on the on Park Boulevard and you're trying to look for the rose garden, just remember that there is only one walking bridge in all of Park Boulevard, and this is the bridge. The bridge that takes you to the garden from the fountain. The fountain of youth, folks. There's the airplane, live and direct. So this is Park Boulevard, and this is the east side of Balboa Park, which is also the entrance to the San Diego Zoo. And as you can see, that's the rose garden. It's very sunny. The sun just came out. On the left side of the rose garden, you can take the number 7 if you're in downtown and you're a tourist, or the 215. On the left side, it's a beautiful garden like Arizona. But today's video is not about the Arizona landscape here in beautiful Balboa Park. It's all about the roses. And I just noticed something different. Normally, that whole over the that that well, the airplane is coming, folks. I noticed that they took away the top part where people used to hang, and that was all roses. In my 40 years that I've been coming here since I was a child, it's always been there, and now it's not there anymore. So I'm wondering what's going on. But these are some of the beautiful roses. They all have names. These are almost like velvet roses. These ones, this one just says preference, which I don't know. I don't know if that's the name of the rose. I would think that that's kind of a weird name, because to me, these roses are almost like velvet, which is where I was yesterday in Tijuana, in Mexico, at the Velvet Coffee and Coffee Bar. But these are beautiful roses. Check this out. If you're just joining my live video, I'm here at one of the most beautiful rose gardens in America, because I've been to Washington DC, and I don't remember going to a rose garden like this one. I don't know if your place in your state there's a rose garden, but here in San Diego, this rose garden goes back decades, and it's pretty big, and it has all the roses of all the shades in existence, probably. This one, I don't know if the title of this roses are called preference, but I will probably. This one is called Yabba Dabba Doo, folks. This is a Yabba Dabba Doo. They look more like flowers to me than roses. Um, but the petal is a rose. The petal of a rose, but they're more like flowers. So maybe this is a different type of a rose. So this is the Yabba Dabba Doo. So I guess see they start small like that, and then they just open. So it looks more of a flower than a rose, but it starts as a rose. This is the Yabba Dabba Doo, the Flintstones edition. It looks very Flintstone-ish indeed. This one is called Easter Basket. They're beautiful shades of Easter, like a rose pink, like a some sort of a shocking pink blend, and they don't smell um too rosy. We're in San Diego, California, at the Rose Botanical Garden. They have an amazing collection of roses, and they really take care of the roses. This is called the Easter basket. Now over here, these are like salmon orange, reddish. This one is called Jump for Joy. We all have an aunt or a relative that has roses in their house, and they remind me so much of my aunt who used to have beautiful red roses in LA at her house. Thanks for stopping by on my channel. I'm on a little excursion today at the Rose Garden of Balboa Park. I wanted to come over here because when I drove through the other day, I noticed that the Rose Garden is in full bloom, and it is a perfect time to come here because it's not too hot. The air outside is like air conditioned, it's sunny, it's beautiful in America's finest city, San Diego, California. All of the roses here have really interesting names, not necessarily probably what you would be looking for as a name. And some of the colors are interesting. I've never really paid attention very close up till today. Check out this amazing rose. Oh my god, that is an epic rose if I saw one. I don't know the name of this rose because I'm on the other side of the rose. There's all the roses have names, but this is one of the most beautiful roses I have seen. It's like a shocking pink, like a fuchsia shocking pink, like full on, full on heavy duty. This one is again called Jump for Joy. Oh my god, I didn't know that there was a rose called the pink flamingo. Check check this out. That's a beautiful pink rose for sure. It does look like a pink flamingo.
Yeah, a little smell.
Does it smell?
A little bit, yeah.
Mmm.
Wait, some of them are really, really fragrant.
Really?
Down there,
Oh.
on the last row, you know?
Did you see
Down
the
there.
Frida Kahlo?
I don't,
The Frida Kahlo one?
I didn't look
It's-
at the name.
I think it's like over there. Somewhere over here. Uh-huh.
Okay.
The Frida Kahlo.
We found some that was just so fragrant, it was crazy. It was
Oh,
so
wow.
wonderful.
These are the pink flamingo roses. Look at that beautiful rose, folks. These are so incredibly beautiful. You have no idea. I'm so happy that I came today to witness the blooming of these beautiful pink flamingo roses, and they're just so incredible and picturesque to see. Look at those roses, folks. If you have a favorite rose, please comment. Maybe I'll look for the rose here and make a special video for you and your YouTube channel. If you have a favorite rose, please let me know so I can make you a video. So this was called the pink flamingo. As you can see, there's way too many roses. That's the yellow rose petals. There's way too many roses, but I'm looking for the Frida Kahlo rose. Frida Kahlo. Madonna would love the Frida Kahlo rose. This one is called Rosie the Riveter. Check this out.
Yeah. While she was smelling it. It does smell good. It's, you know, it's a little too peachy for me, and I'm not real big on these big. Remember? Against that, the fence behind my room.
I don't know, I suddenly started craving food. This is Rosie the Riveter. She's very small section over here. Um these are um very small roses that look like it's called apricot drift. The apricot drift, and they're like super like small, not tiny, but they're really small. Look at that little tiny rose. Now that's a tiny rose, folks. This is called the apricot drift. Look at that little tiny rose. This one is called Wild Blue Yonder. That's a great name. And the color is like a violet, fuchsia, like vibrant with the petals like velvet. There's a resting bee, folks. Look at all these beautiful flowers, roses. I almost think that I might have to do a part two because it's just way too many roses to go through, and they're all different in the colors, and some of them smell. This one smells really nice. This one has a lot of roses of the same kind. Check this one out. I'm trying to find the name of this rose. This one is called the pumpkin patch because the colors are very pumpkin, very fall, like a shade of pumpkin. Check this one out. I'm trying to find. This one is like a smaller rose. It has different types of shades of colors, from pink to magenta to like a violet into a deep velvet, uh, fuchsia, and this one is called burgundy iceberg. And the rose starts like a pinkish rose, and then it starts blooming into another color. This is the smaller rose, and then it becomes like a darker, and then it has like a sort of like a beautiful burgundy, like velvety. Let's see. Oh my god, look at this one. So so basically I just went through one aisle, and then I went into the aisle of this one. This one is called Take It Easy, folks. Right here, that's a beautiful rose, if I saw one right there. Now, they took out the the ceiling of this where it was really really dark, and you used to have all the roses, and they took it out. So I don't know what they're gonna do over here, but this was a really beautiful place to come and relax and have your lunch and bring your pets. So there's a lot of pets over here, folks, as you can see. Beautiful pets, beautiful dogs. Well, you know, dogs, just dogs. Anyway, so
Yeah, I don't want to go much further,
I'm here in America's finest city, San Diego, California. The weather is amazing. I'm here at the Rose Garden, Rose Gardens, Botanical Gardens, Rose Gardens, where they have an incredible collection of roses with weird names like gourmet popcorn. It makes me want to go and have lunch. These are like tiny little roses, and it's called gourmet popcorn for a reason, because the roses are like the small as popcorn, folks. These are probably more special roses because they're really really tiny. They all have great names. Some of them bloom like they're flowers, but they're not. They're roses, folks. Check out the little rose. The little rose, what do you call it, like a stem? I think this one might be called pumpkin. The colors of the pumpkin. Some of these roses do not have a lot of smell, but I'm going through another direction where there's a lot of roses that have um, they smell. This is a this color is like a purple. Wow, those are beautiful. This one is called Midnight Blue. There's nothing blue about it, but I do like the name. It's more of a purple, but then again, the color sort of suits the rose. This one is called Over the Moon, and these are just incredible roses. Check those out. Like these are more like if you're into painting, and they're big big roses. They don't smell too much. I'm not sure why Over the Moon doesn't have like, well, they don't have like a lot of roses. Maybe they're hard to grow, but they are really beautiful. The weather is like air conditioned in America's finest city, San Diego, California. Look at these beautiful roses. These are called Over the Moon, folks. This one is called a Celestial Night, and it's more chunky. Like there's like a lot of rose petals inside the rose. So I've never seen this plate before. It says planting of English roses in memory of John Keneally, a founder of this rose garden. I wanted to read more about the rose garden, the history. Obviously, the rose garden where I'm standing is part of Kate Sessions' planting of the roses here in Balboa Park. It's part of her doing back in the 1800s. But this is just another founder of this rose garden, somebody who probably gave money and did a lot of work back in the day. But like I said, I think I'm gonna have to do a second part video, uh, because it's way too many roses, it's too many aisles, and I just did like 3 aisles and I got through some interesting roses. I'm looking for Frida Kahlo, the Frida Kahlo roses. But um, I'm gonna walk over here because these are some amazing, amazing, amazing roses. The color of the roses is just amazing. The view is amazing. The view of the roses is amazing. Obviously, the color yellow is for friendship. This one is called Julia Child. I wonder if this was Julia Child's favorite rose. These roses are called Julia Child. They're yellow roses, sort of like cannerish, mustardish, not really yellow. That's a yellow rose right there. This is more of a like a cannery, like a 1970s yellow. And I wonder why they call them Julia Child. Mmm. So these roses, they actually do smell. There's more roses over there. I feel like maybe this is a section where they have all the roses that actually smell. They have smells. This smells really nice. It reminds me of possibly your grandma's bathroom that's still with like 1970s. Mmm. It smells like Julia Child is cooking. Look at those roses, folks. I'm gonna have to come back over here maybe in the morning on sunrise, because the sunrise right there, it looks amazing. Right now I feel like I should just go and eat. Look at these roses. Oh my god. Guess what, folks? Just when I was gonna end the video, I found the Frida Kahlo roses. That's Frida Kahlo. And I'm wondering if Madonna, when Salma Hayek was live in Mexico City with Madonna, like maybe 10 days ago, I wonder if this was the roses that she had on her head, on her hair.
Moi, ça fait des bouquets carrément, des nids, c'est ce que j'allais dire. Ça fait des bouquets sur les arbres.
This plaque is from 1975. It says this garden is dedicated to the memory of Inez Grant Parker, probably from the Grant family, and was made possible through the generosity of the Parker Foundation, the San Diego Rose Society, Armstrong Nurseries, Howard Rose Company, Weeks Wholesale, Rose Grower, Boise, Cascade Corporation, San Juan Rose Garden, and Jackson Perkins Company. Inez Grant Parker, I wonder if she is related or the last heir of the Grant, which is the owners of the U.S. Grant here in San Diego, California. They date back to the 1800s. She's probably when she died. Maybe this was made in 1975 when she died. So these are the Frida Kahlo roses. They have a lot of Frida Kahlo roses, which is very exciting. Now I know where it is. So if I want to do just a regular video on the Frida Kahlo rose garden. Actually, actually, this one has the most roses. This whole section is just a lot of the roses are Frida Kahlo, and it's cool. It's next to the fountain. When you are walking the bridge to come into the rose garden, so I found the rose garden that I wanted to see was the Frida Kahlo roses, and it's right in front of this. It's the fountain. There's a bigger fountain over there. Oh my God! Look at these roses. Now those are some beautiful roses. Oh my god. Look at this. It's like it's like a painting. Look at those roses. So there it is, folks. Part one of the Rose Gardens here in Balboa Park. It is a beautiful scene. If you come to San Diego, California, you must come to the Rose Garden. There's you can take so many pictures here. There's so many roses, all types of roses, all colors. It's just incredible. And they take care of the roses here. I'm just gonna leave it that this is part one of the roses. I'm gonna have to come back here at another time, possibly in the morning on sunrise, and go through another section of the roses and go to the far south and check out some of the roses here at the Rose Garden. It says that they need volunteers. It says the Inez Grant Parker Memorial Rose Garden, 2125 Park Boulevard in Balboa Park is accepting volunteers, novice or experienced. So anybody can come over here. Volunteers work in the garden, trimming off dead blooms, weeding, raking, fertilizing, pruning, and planting new varieties. Volunteers work Tuesdays or Thursdays mornings between 7:30 and 11:15. So 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11. So like 3 hours and a half. A monthly meeting is held at the northeast end of the Rose Garden, the third Tuesday of each month at 9:15 from April to November. To share information and direct needed work, pruning and planting take place in January and February. Volunteers learn about roses and act as a goodwill ambassadors to the many tourists who frequent our beautiful garden. Oh, you need to bring your own tools needed: clippers, gloves, weeder, 5-gallon bucket. Rose Garden Corps volunteers receive excellent rose care training from experienced volunteers. This is a great chance to learn more about the roses and contribute to a rose garden ranked one of the best in the United States. And if you're interested, please contact B as in boy, P as in what? Potato? And then Rose Garden Corpse, CORPS at gmail.com. So it's BP Rose Garden Corpse at gmail.com. And I might have to volunteer myself, but I don't think so because I don't have clippers, gloves, weeder, and a 5-gallon bucket. Unless somebody here on YouTube wants to buy those things for me, I will for sure volunteer on a Tuesday or a Thursday starting at 7:30 in the morning. Please take note, folks. I'm willing. And then this is another map over here type of roses that they have here and the names. So N4 is Frida Kahlo, 32 plants right there. That was the one that I was looking for. So now it gives me a perspective of where I was and what I did. And basically, I feel like this could be part one of possibly part three videos overlooking the um, beautiful scenery here with airplanes landing at Lindbergh Field. And when you're arriving to San Diego, on the right side of your airplane, you can see the beautiful Balboa Park when you come here as a tourist. So there it is, folks. You can come back and watch this whole video again. Like, comment where you're from, what's your favorite rose. If you have a favorite rose and you want me to make a video especially for you with your channel to promote you, for subscribing to my channel and liking. This is on the left side of the rose garden. It's a beautiful like desert style garden with lots of cactuses. It's very desert like, and this calls for another video at another time. I would want to know more of the history. So for my second video on the rose garden here at the park, at the Balboa Park trails, for the rose garden, I definitely, for my second video, live video, when I come back and do some more when I do because it is really beautiful and some of those roses are just really breathtaking. I didn't went to the ones that smell because there's way too many roses, and they're all beautiful and they're all in bloom. And it wasn't like this couple of weeks ago. So I'm gonna have to do a part two, and I will want to learn how it started. Maybe put some links on some videos, some antique vintage videos. When you're here in Balboa Park, on the east side is Park Boulevard, and check out that airplane. Now that's not a normal airplane. That looks something special, like a military, something from like World War II. I don't know what's going on. Very chunky indeed. Hoping everybody's having a wonderful Friday. I'm going to let this video go into 1 hour and then I'm going to end it. And if you're here and you're watching, thank you for watching. Say hi. Come back for part two of this video for the roses. There are more roses to be seen. We'll walk to where I started this video, to the fountain of youth. Well, let's put it this way. If you come back to this video, you know that for exactly 1 hour I was talking about the roses, because now it's going to go over 1 hour and now I'm coming back to where I started. But that doesn't mean that I want to end the video or I can just start a new one. It's exciting to see that a lot of people are watching my live video, and this is the how I started the live video in this beautiful um, fountain, very large fountain, which is one of the entrances of a ballpark.